Hey guys, welcome back to another Moondog trading video. Tonight's video, we're going to talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Matic, Cardano, Solana, Shiba, Avalanche, and Fantom in that order. And guys, I cleaned up my charts. I did it. I had to, guys. I was even getting confused looking at some of my charts because they had so many lines on them there. Even though I was calling out the numbers, which we hit our numbers that we talked about. But, it was too much. So I cleaned them up. And guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say is just my opinion, educational purposes only. But what I did here was I made it very, very simple for you guys. Okay, we got volume here. We got point of control, which I'm going to draw this line right here, guys. A point of control. This is the Bitcoin daily chart. Point of control is coming in right around that 47,900 area. So we'll look at that as a nice little area to look at. But right now we are in this bullish wedge. Okay, so even though there was some FUD, and I drew the wedge a little bit better. It was a little bit easier to draw when I could actually see what was on my charts. Um, guys, look, in my head, I got to remember, in my head, I know everything that I'm doing, but I forget that when I'm doing YouTube videos, not everybody's in my head. So it's like I'm like a mad scientist with this. This is what I do. This is my obsession. This is the game I play. This is my favorite game. So for me, this is I get sometimes in my own world with it, and then I forget that sometimes I'm trying to show you guys what I'm thinking, and sometimes there's a little bit of clutter there because when you're a trader or you're looking to even make money in this game, you gotta be sometimes a little bit crazy, right? So with that being said, guys, we have this bullish pattern. This is a bullish pattern. We did get our wick down. We talked about this area right here. We got our touch point here. Now, the areas that I'm really looking at, and I'll go through this with you guys. We want to see that this bottom 32, anywhere from 32,900 to 28,800, which was the low back here. We want to see this area hold up, okay, to the downside. To the upside, the first target we want to see hit is at 39,650. We came very close to it. We hit 3,900 today. Well, this is considered yesterday's candle because this is a new candle that just opened up here. Let me zoom in. But this only opened up an hour ago, but this is the new daily candle. So we came really close to that first target. But I still think, there's been a lot of FUD with the Fed. I don't have my indicators up. I forgot. I'll do that in a second. There was a lot of FUD with the Fed today. So we had this pump and then a dump. And now you got to watch out, though, guys. We got to make sure that they're not going to pump this market up, maybe to this 39 level and then start to short it. There's a lot of things that could happen, but there is a shaky market, a lot of fears in the market. So we still have to be careful here. The best advice I could give to you guys, and like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. This is just my opinion. But the best advice I could give to you guys, where's my drawer? Okay, is wait for this break here to come out of this wedge. Okay, wait for the break, and then if we come back and retest it and bounce and not fall back in this wedge, if we fall back in, that's no good. Even if it goes down farther, wait for the wedge to break. Okay, then that would be your time to be safe about this. Usually, what I like to do is, you guys know me, I like to time these bottoms perfect like we always do, and then we just buy the bottom and ride it up. But in this type of market, I'm waiting for confirmation, guys, because this is a scary market and things could go down. And when there's fear, a lot of people get very, very emotional. So, we want to take emotions out of this game. But that's hard for a lot of people to do. For a lot of people to do. So first target 39,650. Then I want to see 44,450 area break. Then I want to see the point of control, which right here, point of control coming in around. It's 47,928. Then we got 52,100, 60,824, and then we got the all-time high coming in at at 69,000. And guys, you guys know I called that. Listen, not only did we call these bottoms right here, and then we called this top. We called this whole move. Then we called this move and this. I mean, my channel has just been, we've been crushing it, guys. It's been awesome to do these videos for you. I was a little disappointed in my views yesterday because for some reason, I don't know if I got shadow banned, but I had the least amount of views I've had in a long time. So I don't know what that was all about. But maybe it's because my charts looked like crap and I had to clean them up. So here you go. We're going to use some of these indicators too. You can see on the daily, we're still in this downtrend on the sell. We're going to go to a 4 hour. We're going to see what that says. We're actually getting a little buy signal on the 4 hour, but sometimes this could be a fake out. You can see the buy signal here. We did get one here that produced a move to 12%. This one here, it was already late. It was too late. So we got the buy. Well, I guess you could have made some money there. Let's look. We got the buy, so you bought the bottom of that buy. Everything's locking on. Not good. You could have made 5% on that. So yeah, I mean, we are getting a little buy on this trend because it did break the trend that was coming in around 37,500, which let me go ahead and put that down because we had that double top. But now look, we came under that and then got rejected. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. We're in this area right here, and we talked about the targets, all my targets. Guys, jot these targets down. These are very, very important, okay? Now we're going to move on to Ethereum. I did not clean this chart up. I cleaned all my other charts up. Matic, Cardano, Solana, all of them are cleaned up. This one I cleaned up the other day, but then it got a little messy because I've been messing around with it. First, we're going to get rid of the indicators. We got point of control coming in pretty much around this bottom area, coming in around the 2450 area, which we're struggling. Right now, you could see how we got rejected perfectly in my zone here, that the 25. And then, guys, look what happened. Look how good TA is, guys. We did this. This was yesterday's candle, which was today's candle. Let's just say it's today's candle, okay, with all the Fed news. We hit our target perfect at that 2730 mark. Boom, okay. Got rejected, came back down to my box. And, you know, we already had this bounce here at the 2342. So everything we did here was absolutely on point. And now we are getting rejected currently at the 25 area. So let's break that 25 area. And also, I drew up this trend, okay? This trend broke down. We want to see a daily candle breaking back inside this trend, all right? And for you guys that watch my channel, we want to see this area get closed. So a daily candle closing and opening and going up in this trend and then breaking this trend for confirmation and then to the upside. If this gets rejected again, then we could retest the 2150 or even the 1957 or even the $1,700 area. To the upside, if we do break this trend, I want to see us clear this 2933 and then the 3188, the 3420, and then this area up here at 3828, 4157, and then, of course, in this area of all-time highs of 4490 and 4867. So that's what I'm looking at for Ethereum. Matic, guys, we're in this channel here. You can see I cleaned this chart up perfect. So right now, the downside is about 129, 130 area. If we break that 130 area, right now we are getting currently rejected. Look at this, guys. We hit my target perfect on this too, by the way. Look at this from yesterday's video. Boom. Okay. We had that area up into that 183 to the 189 area. Well, I had the 189 too, but I didn't put that in here because I'm just doing, I had to clean it up. And what I'm seeing is what I'm seeing, okay? So we're getting rejected right here at the 200, which is coming in right around 100, $1.62, $1.62 and some change, okay? So we want to get a daily candle closing above there. We wicked it, but then we got rejected. And then my next target to the upside would be anywhere from 183 up to 189. Oh, we did have the 189. I should have colored that different. I'm sorry. I did a green on that. Should have done a white. Okay, there's my 189. That's what we were looking for. I knew I had that. Okay, so from the 183 to 189, We want to see this area clear. Then we want to come out of this channel and test the 229 to 245. And then maybe we can get up to this all-time high. Actually, there's one more spot I'm looking at right here. That could be another target after this. Boom, right there, 267. Then $2.92. So these are all the targets. Now, if this fails the 130, we could be looking at 115, 102, 73, and 62 at the bottom. Okay, so these are the targets that we're looking at. If this fails, the downside, upside, we got those targets perfect. Boom, we're going to move on to the next one, Cardano. Cardano, I actually like this. This is a nice, I mean, this is from the top. I mean, the target would be 306, guys, and I don't know why I thought I drew that up. So boom there, okay, and then boom here, boom there. Okay, so 309 to 280, which I ended up, remember, I told you guys about this. I made this trade. We got this trade down here. We called the bottom. Okay, we bought the bottom on this. We rode this thing all the way up to the $3 mark. And then we fell under this area. And then I ended up getting out at this 280 on the retest. So I waited for the 280 to get retested because usually, that's what happens when you go from support or and resistance, it flips. So I waited for the retest, and then I told you guys I'm getting out at 280. I made it clear on my YouTube channel, and then we got out, and boom, there it was. But it was the end of it. I said I wasn't. But I mean, guys, we crushed it on that trade. That was an unbelievable trade. So now we're looking at this wedge. So I want to see this 92 and this 98 area hold up, or 99 area hold up. And if we get to the upside there, then we could be looking at 135 to 141, 164, 176, 191, 238, 280, and then the 309, of course. That covers pretty much all the areas that I'll be looking at. The 200-day moving average is currently coming in at 181. So I'd like to see a daily candle eventually closing above that. How much time do I have? 12 minutes. All right, perfect. And yeah, I actually could see something here too. Short term, definitely. What happened? I kicked that one. Boom. Definitely want to clear that 118 mark still. We had that in yesterday's video, but yeah, definitely want to clear that, and then maybe work our way to the upside from here. If not, then we could test this trend all the way down here. Even if if it decides to break, could break down here. So it all depends. We got to wait for this move. We got to wait for this to break first at 92. Because we could still, even though these are bullish patterns, guys, we could still go down more in these patterns and float down more and then break out. Okay. So that's not out of the realm. Okay. So just keep that in mind. If you want to play it safe, you wait for these to break out of these patterns, retest, and go. All right. If you want to play it safe. So that's it for Cardano. Let's see. Point of control is coming in right at my market 135 for the volume. We talked about that for Matic. Let's see. Matic's point of control was down. Look, max control is all the way down 33. So yeah, that's no big deal. Let's see. Did I cover SHIB on that? Let's see. SHIB. All right. So we are getting a death cross here on Ethereum, and I forgot to mention that, so I'm going back to it real quick right here. Now, like I said, those like to be priced in beforehand. You break that 55, and it usually prices in first. But let's see what happens, okay? Let's see what happens in that area. We'll go back. Let's see how much time I got. Okay, so Solana, we're in this falling channel here. Trend is not our friend. It's in the sell on the daily. You guys can go to find this indicator on Super Trend. Now, if you go to the hourly, it's it just hit a sell. So we weren't a buy, it just hit a sell. But it changes as you go. Even a 15-minute chart. That's too ugly though. You like to do a higher time frame, maybe a 4-hour, where you could get a buy and get a pop and then a sell, But that's how it's called Super Trend. But for right now, we're just going to hide it. Actually, I want to look at the moving averages on the daily indicator. So the 50 days coming in right around 155. So Point of control, we're going to mark this right now. Point of control is coming in right around 141, which is at the 200-day moving average as well. So we'll keep an eye on that. We're going to get rid of that. To the downside, let's see if the 82 holds up in the 66. To the upside, I want to see the 104, 115, 116 area get cleared. And then our next target would be 130, 141, 157, 179, 204, 243, and then 260 all-time high. So that's what I'm looking at for Solana, guys. For SHIB, this is a beautiful setup. If this breaks, this could break down too. But this could be a huge move if this does break out. This could be an easy 100% runner if this can close up out of here and go. Now, with that being said, we still want to see the 17 hold up. If not, the lowest I would look for is maybe 15 back here. Let's see, boom, 1540. That could, if that doesn't hold, if that 17 hold doesn't hold up, then yeah, 1540. But let's see if 17 and holds up and the 1860 holds up. And then let's see if we can break past this 23. Guys, I had this not perfect. We hit our target perfect from yesterday's video. Actually, I had 2370, I believe, and I hit 2360. But we always say, take a little bit before, start cashing out a little bit before. Even if you were close to that, that was still a nice move to the upside. But this is looking ugly right now on the daily, so this could come down, especially if we create a new low at 2054. So let's see what happens here. But let's see if those hold up. And then if we can clear the 2360, then we're looking at 2550, 2820, 3290, 3620, 4000 even, 4590, 55, 6130, and then to the upside after that, 78 and the all-time high, which was coming in at 88.94. So that's what I'm looking at for SHIB. How much time do I have? I'm running out of time here. AVAX, we hit our target perfect, 73 to 75. Boom. So 53 hold up. Let's get past 73, 75. Then our next target, 87, 97. Clear this box. And then let's move our way up to 117, 127, 136, and then the all-time high 147. So that's what I'm looking at for Avalanche here. Okay. Phantom hit our target perfect. We talked about this area right here. I have my box here at 163 to 153. What was the high? The high was, let's get this perfect for you guys. The high was right in between my box at 258. So we had 263 or 253 and 263, and we got right in my box. It was a great opportunity for you guys. And now we're getting held up by the 50-day moving average is acting like support. So let's see if that holds up. I'm just running out of time. Okay, we got time. If we get a daily candle closing under this 50 and opening, then the 50 could act as resistance. And right now we are currently still in an uptrend, but that uptrend will close at $2.02. So let's see. Right now, I want to see this 180. Actually, I didn't even mark this down. Hold on, guys. I apologize about that. I want to see the 176 and the 186 hold up. So 186 and 176 hold up. If that holds up, then yeah, we could still maintain some kind of upwards movement. If that fails, then we'll check where the 200 is. But we could see a level coming in right here at 166, and then a point of control is coming in right around 133. And then, of course, the bottom on this there at 114 and 123. So we can even draw a box in there, but we don't need to. You guys can do that. You guys get the point. You guys got my levels. To the upside, if this thing does break 263, we got 304 and 322 on deck, and then maybe a little bit higher to break this high at 334. Much love to you guys. I appreciate you guys watching my video. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe to my Twitter. I'll put the description in the link. Also, if you sign up to Webull, you get 6 free shares right now. So using my link, deposit $100. Much love to you guys. Appreciate you guys watching. Peace out.